Samuel to the microphone again, so Samuel Fields.
Alright, thank you for such a lovely reintroduction. I'm going to shift the topic but kind of keep some of the same theme. So in the first half I talked a bit about self and others and seeing and not seeing, and now I'm going to do some that's a bit more on being seen and not seen by a love interest, a partner, an ex-partner, and the divine and the universe. So I managed to slip the universe in there to cover the original bio a little bit. So I'm going to read one first that wasn't in my lineup, but then I found it in my pocket and then it showed up on the top of my list, and I thought, oh well, let's just slip one in. So this one's called My Wife's Ghost. My wife's ghost keeps visiting me. She comes when I'm alone. We talk, mostly about what was left unresolved between us, when my wife was still with me. There's no point to these visits. They are all about the past. She isn't doing any of the resolving. So I started saying no, she visits too much. Sometimes it's worse, when she who was calls and we speak on the phone. She and I still can't talk directly. I've tried and she can't hear me. I don't know what she hears. Some echo on the line, maybe echoes of voices and discussions past. I think it's time to stop practicing with my wife's ghost. So this one, again, I've done the same thing with a book that's out and a book that's not. So this is from a book that's not out. This one's called Longing. Where do I bear my soul? To whom shall I be unashamedly true? My weaknesses, my faults, my deepest recess. She asks for my strengths, when confidence glows, my handsome repose, my manly restraint. Where is my safety? Where do I collapse? In what lover's arms? Do you just want my body naked? I want to stand before another, my strengths and weaknesses, naked and accepted as me, as I am, complete. I did some a while ago with sex in it. I'm not doing any today, but I had colleagues at work who kind of ran into some and just were very uncomfortable for them, apparently. This one's called My Deepest Fear, still on the topic of relationships. We crowd around the bar, strangers, each leaning in partway into the night and into new company, seeking comfort as we stumble our stories, finding ways to know another. 3 drinks in, I was asked clear, what was my deepest fear? I looked him in the eyes, deciding to be vulnerable. I put weight on my answer, letting someone in. I write poetry, share my deep exploration, and I've left open so many doors, leaving people with an angled view. But I've moved on from these spaces. I'm deeper than these places you see. I have struggled to trust how to let someone into a room I still live in, sharing the space I'm in today, where you can touch me, where I can still be hurt. Showing you rooms I have left is safe. Many are already damaged, sure, that was painful, but I don't live there. I just opened the window, now to let someone in deeper, through the door to where I live today. Alright, now we'll move on to the divine, and some of these are from a book that came out a couple of years ago, and some of them I'll work on for a future book. It's already starting to form in my mind a bit, a follow-on. The first one's called Candle. I am a crushed candle, crumbled bits of wax, useless cotton wick, my purpose extinguished, on the table exposed, shame laid bare, no one's way lit. Gentle is love, seeing what was, knowing what can be, gently but not soft, moulding the wax, placing the wick true, gently holding it together using heat as a glue, taking more wax from a store on the shelf, Love carefully restores this candle's true self. These I've never actually done publicly for this book before, so new experience for me. I hope you'll get something out of it. This one's called I Will Trust. I will trust, although I fear I become dust, I will trust. Though my way has filled so much rust, I will trust. Though it turns and grinds and everything halts, I will trust. I drag myself through the dust, I trust. I pull myself along, I yield, I fall, I lie there, I can't even crawl, I trust. I will hold whatever I can, yet I can't, so I will trust. I will let go, I will trust. I will yield, I will trust. I will relax, I will trust. I will lie there, I will trust. I will get up, I will trust. I will turn myself towards you, I will trust. I will put one foot in front of the other, I will trust. I will keep walking, I will trust. I will walk on, I will trust. I will get stronger, because I trust. Because I trust. Because I trust. So, the stuff that hasn't appeared in anything yet, but still on that universal theme, and here's one that literally has a universe into it, so I'm stepping up to the bio. Although not everyone likes this one, I'll admit. I've had feedback, there's a line in it that gets a response, so we'll be curious to see how this goes. This universe it's called Universal Truth. This universe was born to carry. It's passage one of a sailing light flowing through streams of time, of energy that matters. It cries from its inception, let there be life. Carried on light to matters developing. Global entropy, local homogeneity, chaos and order succor to purpose. Asteroids colliding, fish in seas thriving, land-dwelling creatures, humans surviving. In turns we turn ourselves enlightening, surrendering in truth we transfer lightly. This universe was born to die. Its purpose exhausted, its people go on, travelling on eternally. Is there one or more? Does it even matter? Has it ever? We can but grow, and finding our long sought, fairy tale truth, mythologized ever after. Am I fine for time? Two more. Okay. So this one's quite new. It doesn't even have a title yet, so I won't make one up on the spot. The day has not ended. My body draws breath. There it goes. I drew again. But death came for me. He missed and nicked my soul. I collapsed and drew the curtains, so the world did not see my fade. The cut was deep. In my distress, I ended connections torn. I wondered if the curtain would fall. The night called its closure, but it's not here. I was attuned to sound still distant. My day is still part way and my soul will heal. I am grateful for a graceful hope infusion. As I surrender my defences to undeserved love, not my will and strength to the night. Another untitled one. Hopefully this resonates. Why do you love this broken soul? It has not riches to pledge. I have little glory to share, my followers are few. But you wrap me around, blanketing my soul when the cold of this world seeps to sap my strength. I'm sorry, but I keep expecting you would stop. That you would lose interest in me, that I should give everything and it wouldn't be enough. I gave my heart, but it is so little compared to your grace. Why do you call me worthy? I know how. You paid the price, you made me worthy, but why? I could never repay you. No deal could be made where fairness is paid. I struggle to accept this love. Who else would stand so firm in every storm when I left you? I came back to you. Not because my love is so strong. Where else would I turn? No other love has stood. So with what I have, I will stand. I can't give you back what you already gave me, but I can give you my heart now and tomorrow's tomorrow, because I want to, every storm, every great day, the rest of my life. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Samuel, especially reading from your books, Surrendering to Love, and certainly love played a feature in many of your poems there. So applause please for Samuel Ford. Okay, we swing back.